Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Car Talk!
Yay!
And I'm here with my friend Monica.
Hello!
Basically in this series, we just wanted to talk about stuff because I feel like we have a lot of good conversations and sometimes I'm just kind of like, I wish I could tell more people this.
Right? Advice.
She's not going to be here for every episode, but hopefully for more. Today we wanted to talk about comparison. I think in high school especially, like it's so easy to compare yourself, to compare your grades or like how you look. Comparing yourself, that never goes down well. You know what I mean? Like that's always something, like something bad. Like, there's always something negative about it.
It's like, what good is that gonna do you? You know, like it's not like it's gonna be like, oh, I hate, like you can only think negative thoughts about yourself, you know?
Senior year, especially when everyone's college acceptances come out, it is so easy to compare yourself to someone. Like for example, say like both of us, let's go with like Stanford. Okay. You got into Stanford and I didn't get into Stanford. As a friend, I should be happy for you, but it's also so easy to think like, how did she get into Stanford? Like I totally did more things than her, or like my grades were so much better than her. And you just have to realize that like everyone is so different that comparing yourself literally does nothing.
Wait, but won't it like help you like to do better though?
It could, but then you're like getting motivated the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like you're being motivated so you can beat that other person or like be better than them, but you should just want to be better like because of you. I definitely suffered, I guess, through that. In the beginning of high school, there are so many naturally smart people who went to our high school. And it's hard because it's like, oh, they only studied like last night or like for 5 minutes before the test and they got such a good score, and I studied like all night or like all week and I just barely got that score, or I didn't even get that score. Why am I not that smart? Or why am I not as smart as them? But then, I don't know, I changed my mindset about it. Just try your best, because like the best is all, like the best that you can do.
Like
So,
you have no regrets.
Yeah.
You did your best.
Yeah, if I did my best and I got like an 80% on that test, and it's like, okay, like I literally can't do better than that because that was my best.
Yeah. Just
So then
like
you're just happy
congratulate
with
yourself that you like actually pushed yourself to do your best. You know, like if you like didn't put in any effort and you ended up getting like a bad grade, you'd only be like, oh, like of course.
I could have done better.
Yeah, I could have done better. Like why didn't I study? And you're just left with so many regrets. Might as well just do your best and then.
Yeah, and then have no regrets afterwards. Yeah, I think that's like so important because.
And like even if you do your best and you end up getting a score that's not even as good as someone who didn't even do their best and they got a better score than you, it's just like, okay, yeah, it's fine, maybe that subject's not my best, you know, like I probably have some strengths that maybe they don't have. The idea that we're all kind of different and we're like all made differently, so it's like we all have different like talents, we all have different interests. Work on that too.
Keep laughing because we're so sweaty. I like look at your face and it's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
But anyway, what we're trying to say about comparison is that while it may be inevitable.
Yeah, it is inevitable though. Like how do you not compare yourself?
Yeah.
Like personality, looks, like friends, grades, school.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you may have those initial thoughts of comparison, but you just like I feel like you are just
good, like,
built to do that. You know what I mean? Like you have grown up. Yeah.
To do that. Cause like when you're younger,
like you're socially like conditioned.
Yeah.
To do that.
Like when you're younger, like you see like parents like let's say we're kids, childhood friends, and like you see a parent telling you, oh, you're so cute, and like they don't tell me anything. Like they don't tell me whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but then it's like why didn't they say that to me?
Yeah, like so then I start thinking like, oh, am I not cute, or like you know? And I feel like that's just like how we are.
Comparing yourself is something.
I just remember this one incident where like so like basically it was like we were eating lunch, right, and it was like a bunch of like older adults. I don't even know, they were strangers.
Okay.
But like yeah, no, they weren't total strangers. They were connected to my dad somehow. Friends. And then there was like another girl, right, like near the same age as me. But it's just like So we were eating, and then one of the older ladies like complimented the other girl for eating so much. Like you know how like
Yeah.
the Asian cultures are like, oh, you're good for eating, you know. And then like I didn't think anything of it, and I just looked up, and she was like, oh, you're eating so well too. And like I guess she had like the feeling that she had to compliment me too.
To like make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I just yeah.
That's why I think like even if you do compare yourself to someone initially, as long as you are aware that that is just something that you're conditioned to just do, but like you don't act upon it and you don't like think too much of it, then it's like totally fine. Like that's another thing I think that like I started doing. Like I stopped taking things personally. If you take things personally, it just makes everything so much harder.
Like what do you mean? Like what personally?
If I didn't get invited to something, like I don't take it personally. I feel even
So
though
you don't think like, oh yeah, they don't like me,
yeah,
or
like they hate me, or like
yeah.
like I don't take it personally because it's just kind of like, what's the point? Something like that happens, your initial thought would be, oh, like why did I get invited? Like
Yeah,
am
like, am I not fun? Am I not a party person?
Am I not like part of the group, or like,
Yeah, like
whatever it may be? You don't know what's going on in that person's head. Like maybe they really did just forget, or like maybe they do.
Maybe
not
they don't.
like you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But like,
But either way,
why do you
like,
want to hang out with someone who doesn't?
exactly.
wanna be
Like
with
why do you want to waste
Yeah.
your time on that? And like if they did forget you, then like that sucks.
They have bad memory.
But like whatever, you know. And
Yeah.
like yeah, if they really don't like you, then why would you want to hang out with them? Like why would you want to just make
why do you want to just
Why
like
do you
get
wanna
so hung up
spend
on
your
it?
time on
Yeah, just don't get hung up on it. That's the story.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just don't take things personally because it's just not worth your time.
And like, you
Like,
could
it's
just,
really not.
I guess you could just like find your own way and just hang out with people who you do want to hang out with.
Yeah, and who you know will want to hang out with you because like I just
Yeah.
because I feel like so much of like middle
I'm
school
gonna
and high
go.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
Alright. I'm gonna have to walk home then. So
Right, never mind. I'm staying.
Yeah, okay. No, like I feel like that was so much of middle school and high school. Like if someone didn't get invited
middle
to
school.
something, yeah, it's just like, oh my god, like they hated me. Why didn't they invite me? But it's like, oh my, come on, just like stop. I feel like middle school was my turning point to when I just like changed my mindset on so many things. I stopped taking things so personally because like it just created drama. Oh gosh, I just don't even know anymore.
Does my face come out sweaty? Like, can you see my sweat?
No, you look like you have airbrushed like.
Oh.
Okay, battery's running out. And temperature's hot. Okay.
Okay, what is it?
Don't compare yourself.
Yeah.
Don't take things too personally because you are your own person and you will never be someone else. I am me.
I am me.
You are you.
You are me. You are you. So she, I am me.
Great. Yeah. And don't take things personally because like life is just so much easier when you don't think about things personally. Like if you don't get offended
stuck up on
easily.
something. Don't get stuck up on something. Like you're like, it sucks if you're the only one thinking about it and the other person doesn't care. You know, like what good is that gonna do? So just be like,
live your life.
Just forgive, forget, just live
anyway.
Yeah.
That's the end of this. What?
Just kidding.
That's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.